A week or 2 weeks ago, one young man asked me, he said, tell me, the first principle in Islam is Tawheed. What if the first principle in Islam had been to care for others and care for humanity? How do you think the world would have turned out? Would it have been a better place? And I said to him, if anything other than Tawheed was the first principle of religion, this world would have been far worse than it is today, though you cannot imagine it. Why? Because inherently there is nothing good in the individuals that you see around the world. Whatever good they display is coming from Allah. Tawheed is primary, and it is the most fundamental and important principle, because when Tawheed is acknowledged, then there is no resistance to these beautiful names of Allah. It allows them to manifest, which then allows justice and kindness and compassion and generosity and humanitarian help for each other to have. It is just God's principle that Aballahu an yajri al-ashya illa bi asbabiha. Allah has decreed that He refuses to do anything directly except through causes and effects. So Allah has decreed that when He wants to help the poor, He will not drop gold coins from the heavens to them. He will get another human being to help that. But there is no question here that we do so much for human beings. Why doesn't Allah do? It is Allah doing it through you. When you ask the question, why do children suffer? It is God who is crying through your heart and asking, why is He suffering? So that you may do something about it. And that is why Tawheed is central. When you oppose Tawheed, when you embrace Shirk, if human beings had not embraced Tawheed, and they would have all had rigid egos by which they completely resist the names of God, then all you would have seen is chaos. You would have seen selfishness. You would have seen only animalistic behavior. You would have seen the world being far worse than it is today. If you can recite the salawat ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad.